say,
top Billin.
Hey, Cletus, you remember that Jalen Hurts, he can't throw that deep ball, Cletus. He lacks a latissimus dorsi muscle. Yeah, people aren't saying that anymore. Check this particular one out right here. You get a slant fade combination. You got man coverage. Much props to the Chicago Bears for staying in man coverage too, because you got to see a couple of guys put on a show. Them being A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, a.k.a. Thin Diesel. See, Thin Diesel right here and his ability to separate. You give him with a freaking two-way go from the slot, that is absolutely scary. You're going to get him widening out right here and then getting his fade that way. You can see Kyler Gordon here. He automatically turns and runs this way for some odd reason, so then he has to decrease the space right there. You can see it right here. He chopped it up, took inventory, and then began to quickly locate. And then look at that. This is what I want you to see right here. Having to close this gap. So you're worried about that more so than you even worried about being in the hip pocket, because you have to get to there to be in the hip pocket first. So he decreases the space, and then now he's looking to turn. And then look at this. It doesn't matter. Look at the throw. Look at the product placement. Made that man Kyler Gordon fertilize himself right there. That was all she wrote. Hell of a throw, but hell of a route. And look how much space. That's what people don't understand about football right here. It's a lot more space than you think on TV, so it makes it a lot harder to combat something, especially when you automatically give up the space. Look at that. Him taking that wide angle right there, almost like a damn wheel route to get to a fade, automatically messed up the spacing for Kyler Gordon right there. And then they did a good job of running flat with this, right? He ran a sharp slant. He being A.J. Brown, made sure he did not interfere. Absolutely love it. All right, it's the Philadephia Eagles, so you have to respect the run game. And to be a good play-action team, you have to pull them damn guards, baby. You got Landon Dickerson right here being pulled to the end man on the line of scrimmage, which widens him and gives Jalen just enough time, right, to shoot that fade over here, right? A different kind of fade to shoot to your man A.J. Brown. And he was doing his 1-2 thing. Check the front-facing play-action fade to Kenneth Gainwell and Jakob. Look at the product placement once again. There's nothing Jalen Johnson could do. Jalen Johnson is actually in fantastic position right here. Now, he doesn't turn to locate, but he's in really good position right here. He wants to fight the ball through the hands of the receiver. Actually, he's kind of mugging right now. You could actually call this a pass interference, but it doesn't matter. Where Jalen put the ball at, there's nothing Johnson could have done about this. That is extreme accuracy downfield. Something that all them haters, ever since I've been covering Jalen since he was in Alabama, right? When I covered that man and had to go through all that shit with that man, we were running and standing strong. They said that man did not have accuracy downfield, and that couldn't be further from the truth. This shit is hard. All right, once again here, and remember, I can't show these plays all the way through full speed because these dumbass digital exo sports, yeah, I know you listening, the content ID police with their fraudulent claims, always claiming an entire video off a 5-second clip that's slowed down, voiced over, everything you can think of, just because these people are crooks like that. So y'all, eat a But here we go right here. You can see a concerted effort to have these fade patterns be from a reduce or a reduction in split. So having this to where these guys can work with that sideline and have a wide plane to work with is working out good. Check this out. No play action needed. You see my man. Did you see that? Jalen Hurts manipulating the safety. You would have to think right now it's probably just a post safety there. It might be my man Jaquan Brisker from my Penn State Nittany Lions, but you can see him right there manipulating. And then look at this. He gets over top of Jalen Johnson right here, stacks him, and if you know Hurts putting that thing where it needs to be, pause, your man right here is in trouble because he's already stacking. If it's outside, which having that type of reduction and split allows, and that's exactly what it is, couldn't do a damn thing about it. And then he fertilized himself too, trying to tackle A.J. Brown, who is a damn man of steel. Come on, man. Look at the product placement. This shit is crazy good. Look, that makes you look even faster than you are, right? Because if you can get that stack on them, it doesn't matter. They can't do nothing to you. And it's hard to bring this man down anyway. Good shit. Bro, how you get your stool softened trying to tackle A.J. Brown, the man of steel? You saw this after that play. Jalen Johnson, right? You see it. You see what he's holding right there. It's going to be a long night on the toilet right there. He had that Ducolax. He had a colon blow. That was a colon blow trying to tackle A.J. Brown like that. My man had to go ahead and sit it down. He's like, Smokey over here taking a shit. Come on, man. All right, let's get to the shit that you know I want to talk about. This damn defensive front, the deepest defensive front in the damn NFL, and my favorite Eagle right here, South Jersey's own, Camden in the building, my man Hassan Reddick. Matter of fact, roll call, right? Gloucester, what up? Chester, what up? Shout outs to Atlantic City, all my folk out in Atlantic City. We in the building, baby. Shout outs to Pennsauken, Cherry Hill, Egg Harbor. Shout outs to the entire Delaware. Shout outs to Wilmington, no doubt, though. Man, everybody out there, baby, we in the building. All right, so check this out. Your man going against Alex Leatherwood right here. He might have just ended Alex Leatherwood's career. I know Leatherwood just coming back from something. I don't know what he coming back from. But it was his time to shine, and this didn't go right for him. Look at this. Oh, what is that? What is that? That's not even running the arc. He didn't even have to run the arc right here. This looks like it was a buddy system or something like that. He's like, hey, man, let me check off right here. I'm going to hug you a little bit right there. I'm going to let you get the leverage on the outside. Look at the bendability and dexterity of my man Hassan Reddick from Temple. South Philly, what up? North Philly. Shouts out to West Philly as well. But we right here in the building. Look at that, man. It's barely running the arc. Justin Fields like, no, please, no. And, of course, it was a bad day for him or for his pass protection, right? You had 3 cats getting off, 2 sacks apiece. Oh. Hey, what's this celebration right here? This reminds me of something like in wrestling. I forget who used to do this. Was it somebody up in ECW back in the day? Come on, man. He give him the thumbs up and then, the thumbs down with it. Man, was somebody who had a finishing move like that. Y'all going to have to let me know in the comment section. Was somebody up in wrestling? Was it ECW? I don't know. I forget who. Yo, this is disrespectful right here. You going to put tight end Cole Kmet on Hassan Reddick and expect it to go well? You better either slide protection or you better make sure Alex Leatherwood here gets involved because this ain't fair. He slow played him, dipped it. Oh, arm undered him. Hitting with the arm under. You see him widen to create that space right there. He takes inventory. He wants Cole Kmet to stop his feet because he's not going to be able to bring it back up to speed like he will. So once Kmet does that, Kmet commits to stopping his feet right there and then lunges. Come on, he's done. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Then you get the arm under, and then, of course, you're going to give you half a man running that arc right there. Not too many can do it as good as him. I think Hassan Reddick as good as Bosa, as good as TJ Watt, all these guys. That's my guy. Look at this. But your man Fields doesn't sense anything right here. He's like, Coach, somebody's going to be open one day, Coach. Just one day, Coach, they'll be open. Not in time. Splataya. And then you can see it right there in Justin Fields' eyes. Cherries, lemons, and bananas. Look at this. Oh, man. That right there. Hassan got to get better with this. I noticed that, right? He could have had about 3 more sacks had he changed elevation. You got to go for the waist on somebody like Justin Fields. You can't be too high, can't be too low, and then you definitely can't do this right there, put cherries, lemons, and bananas in this dude's eyes like that, right? His shit was full tilt. He was done. Look at it. Rigor mortis set in and everything. All right, this is what takes my man Hassan Reddick to the next level to where he's at 21, 22 sacks in a season like TJ Watt and guys like that. He's got to be able to pull off these $5 billion moves and get rid of the 10-cent execution, if you get what I'm saying right here. My man with the nasty spin. Look at his arm. He spun. Oh, my God. He took an inside approach just to spin it back outside. This guy has a nasty move list. Look at that. Slow plating, fought the hands, then went over like he was going to go to the inside to get Leatherwood to reach that way, spun on him like a dreidel, and then look at him. He even dipped that bad boy low on Predator style right there, right? Back Predator that man like it's prison loving time. Come here, boy. Right? Flushes Justin Fields. You know Justin Fields' pocket president is mad suspect right there, so he don't know what's going on. He's like a chicken with his head cut off. He's going to look at Hassan Reddick and look at this. Ripe for the picking, and you go high. You can't go high on a cat like Fields. He's a freak athlete, right? Strong cat like that, man, you can't go high. You got to get him around the waist. He can't move. Look at him. Makes Hassan Reddick fertilize himself, right? Well, actually, Leatherwood made him fertilize himself, but you see what I'm talking about right there. It's just things like that. He had multiple of those things. He could have had a crazy-ass day, right, and would put himself at like, 14, 15 sacks or something like that. That man is the truth, though, straight up. Now, look at this John right here from my man Javon Hargrave. Listen, when you can use your interior lineman, your 2-eye, or somebody who could play close to a shade, really more of a 3 technique type, and you can use him as the nail in the hammer and nail situation like here, like with Josh Sweat. Watch my man Sweat here take an inside approach. Then you'll see Hargrave come on the outside on these wrap schemes right here. That's hard. My man has 10 sacks on the season from an interior line portion. You imagine having that dude on the same team as Fletcher Cox, on the same team as a Josh Sweat, on the same team as Hassan Reddick, and a Robert Quinn when he comes back off the injury list, and a Brandon Graham amongst others. What are we doing here? That's why, man, I still want to see the I-95 Bowl put my 2 cities back up there, right? Philly and Baltimore. But, man, I would love to see it stay in the Mid-Atlantic as far as the Super Bowl goes, and it'd be Philly and Buffalo. I think these 2 teams are mirrors of each other. I want to see the best play the best, and they're both deep as hell along the defensive front. Both have pretty good offensive lines. Both have dynamic quarterbacks. That shit would be crazy. So let me know where you stand right now. Obviously, first things first, got to worry about them cowgirls. And then beyond that, man, hitting the Super Bowl, let me know what matchup you would like to see. But check this out. You see that? Right? Look who's being the hammer right here. Look who's occupying 2 people. That would be your edge player. And then you get Hargrave coming around right in Justin Fields' face. And, of course, he goes down easy like a $2 hooker. No. He went. Look at his legs. His legs suggest he's a $2 hooker as well. Come on, man. What are we doing here? But, yeah, so I want to see that, no doubt about that, man. There are some things that I want to come back when the All-22 comes out. I might. You guys got to start sharing this Philly content, right? I'm giving y'all the free just to build it up right here. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the hit just to get the long run of having me cover my squad. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to not covering. I'd rather not cover my squad because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. But, hey, it'll be something different for me covering my squad. So we should see what's going on with that. Well, make sure you're sharing this on message boards, sharing it on social media, and doing the 1-2 thing. And tell them that top billing is where it's at out in this joint. All right, but listen, I'm going to bring in the thing that I was going to do first here on this video and bring it in last because I wanted to get to some of these mistakes that Philly made in this game, both offensively and defensively, but I want to do that coming back. But this could be kind of a preview right here, all right? Your boy Mid-Atlantic Murph, salute. All right, y'all, wasn't pretty, but another one. The Philadephia Eagles proved that they can win just about any type of game you put in front of them. I don't care if it's a cold, dreary game out somewhere in Chicago. They have the goods or have what it takes to get the job done. So this one was supposed to be kind of a validation for your boy, the Underground King, Mid-Atlantic Murph. I spent all that time a couple of years ago being pissed off at the world that people were saying that Jalen Hurts should be replaced by Justin Fields. So I was waiting for this one right here. I had this one marked on the calendar like I was playing out this shit, right? And, of course, to me, it's still evident and apparent Jalen Hurts is that dude, no doubt about it. My front runner for MVP. I'm biased, though, you know what I'm saying? But still, Justin Fields, you can just see the difference. Even though they attached Justin Fields' name with Jalen Hurts the entire way, and if you look at the stat sheets, Justin Fields had a pretty decent game, and although he was babied and was throwing 2-yard passes, everything at the line of scrimmage, or he's running, or it was a screen or something like that. Jalen Hurts being tasked with doing much more difficult stuff, albeit with a better roster, but I still believe it's not really even close to me. I think Jalen Hurts is just that dude like that. Not to say that Justin Fields won't eventually be good. He's just not on Jalen Hurts level right now, but we shall digress from that. Now, I do want to talk about this interception right here. You catch them pretty much in man-free, and you'll see Quez Watkins right here. They're running an outbreaking route. Looks like it was supposed to have a stem on it where Quez would go flat down the line of scrimmage like that. You'll see Calcaterra actually running the mirror route like that, and he runs it a little bit different. Tell me if you can see the difference between these two right here. See Jalen on the pull right there. They sent this man deep over here to the sidelines right here. I'm not sure what type of coverage this is, but obviously it's man-free beyond that. You get the man coverage right there. Obviously, Jalen could have floated this bad boy and probably got himself a nice gain here, but you take that snapshot. Now watch Quez Watkins right here on this stem. Look how he rounds it out. Jalen threw an anticipatory throw, and he rounded it off, and it looked like he didn't even know what was going on. Look. What the fuck? Look, what, he's in the Olympics or some shit? Why is he hurdling this man like that? Damn, he could be in the Olympics. Look at his hurdle. What the fuck going on right here? This man like a stork. He's out here looking like a stork. Man, this is the NFL. You got to touch the cat, man. But come on. I want you to pay attention to the stem from Calcaterra right here. Watch how he goes a little bit flatter down the line of scrimmage. He breaks it down and then goes flatter down the line of scrimmage. Still not perfect, but you get and you can see what I'm talking about right there. Come on, Quez. Let's see it again right here. Good release on him. Get him in his hip pocket. Absolutely perfect. If you're going to bend this to the outside right now, you break down. Oh, a little bit of a hole right here. Break down and go flat. You see how he rounded that off? Oh, but man's going up this type of plane with it. Hurts expecting him to come out here with it. So he throws it out that direction right there. Then the post safety, right? If they're in man free, he wouldn't be able to drive in on this. He'd have to interfere to get to it. But if you keep going up that same plane right there, it looks like Jalen threw it right to him. And obviously to the naked eye, they're not going to understand what happened with this. But they're going to see my man Hurdle Man right here. Hurdle Man! I did it, coach! I won, coach! Come on, man. But no, that was all on Quez Watkins in my opinion right there. Miscommunication.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.